All right, ready to go. Got a new microphone here. We'll see if we can, probably my little thing's gonna hit it all the time, but we'll give it a shot. So this is Sunfish Lake, nice little parking lot. And it used to be that the first part was weird. You kind of rode around a field, but now you just jump right in. And the first part's really fun. The hard part for this one in one gear is kind of the end. You have to climb back up. So you'll see the hill that we go down at the start. You got to climb back up it at the very end. And it depends how hard I go, how tired I get at the end. So here we go. Sunfish Lake. So it's really fun here at the beginning. If you really feel like sending some, little lumpy, bumpy, jumpy things, you can do it. But as usual, you can skip everything. I'm trying to think on this one. I always forget to do my brakes first. Can you skip everything? I mean, these jumpy things you can't skip, but you can roll them all for sure. How are we holding up here? Looks like the microphone's doing okay. I'm not sure what's going on with the other camera here. Let me just check. Oh, still going strong. Okay. So this is just really fun, flowy. You can kill yourself if you want to, but I don't know. I really like this one. It's got, I think, probably the scariest things I've ever seen at a single track, but absolutely you can skip them. Whew, that is bright sun. Whoa, here's a drop. There we go. Wow, that sun is bright. Okay, gotta pull up the camera. There we go. One gear, come on, not allowed to shift. Okay, still going. It's a beautiful area. The funny thing, so we do bike hikes, so she's off hiking while I bike. And if it's rainy or my bike's broken, we'll both go hiking. And I hiked here one time with her, and apparently there is a lake here, Sunfish Lake. Who knew? But when you're riding single track, especially when you're not good at it like me, you basically can't take your eyes off the track. So the notion of looking to the side and seeing a lake, I would just never do that because you would die. So I just thought it was funny that I didn't even realize there was a big gigantic lake here. So this is, I would call the beginning, the intro. I don't know what they call it. And then you get to a crossroads, and green goes to the right, blue goes to the left. Blue turns and connects to the black. So what I usually do is the blue, then the black, and then blue return, and then green at the end when I'm tired. So yeah, you finish on the blue here. You come up here to get to the green. Single gear. Why do I do this? Okay, something you can skip there. So yeah, when you return from the blue, you do this again. Then right up at the sign is the turn. So we're going to go do blue. And we're headed towards a huge right-of-way for power lines. That's when the black starts. So I guess you could look for power lines to figure out how far you have to go. I can't see them. Huh, there's a house over there. Never seen that either. Another thing you can skip. There's some switchbacks. We're coming up to one. In the winter, they're a little dicey. They're really icy. I did not feel super comfortable. My good friend Peter Bahacek, though, he's a pro. He did it really well. Actually, I think this might have been the first single trek he ever did with his fat bike. We did it in the winter. Yeah, I really did not enjoy the switchbacks. Well, I hope my little fluffy thing is working with the wind noise. Never did test it. This is the test. So lately I've been putting the markers down for the kilometers in the YouTube video. I guess I could do the blue and the black this time. We'll see if I remember to do that. So then we just sort of descend into this little, I don't know what you call it, valley, I guess, hollow. You just keep going down and down and down and down, which is great until you remember you got to go back. Tabletop jump, did not do it. I like tabletop jumps because you can always just roll them. This place does have a jump you can't roll though. I forget what this one is. Oh, I could have done that. Rocks on the backside are nice on the fat bike anyway. They're just super. You just sort of bounce down. Little mud. Oh, here's a dumb jump. Ah, right there. I'd forgotten about that one. If you don't know that's coming, that one's awkward. Because if you take it too fast, you won't roll it. You'll actually get some air, and then you can case the next one. Erg. So yeah, I guess I never really appreciated how downhill this is as we head towards the black. I guess that's why I'm always tired when I'm going back. Because you absolutely have to climb back all of that. You can see some of the hiking trails next to it there. They only cross every once in a while. All right, how are we doing here? So this is where you go to the black. You cross this hiking path, and you have to do these rocks, which on a fat bike is easy. And then you get to this right of way. Well, you know, it's not gigantic power lines. So here's an example of something that I would never do. I would never want to fall that far. It's about 3 feet, 4 feet off the ground. Never. So this is the right of way. And then this is all the black. And all I mean by black is you just get, oh my gosh, a bunch of deer. Wow. Oh, and I scared this little one. Wow. Ugh. I feel bad. All right, so here comes a challenge in one gear. This is the black. What I was saying was, it's not technically hard. You can skip everything. So I think that's all they mean by black, is that all the cool technical stuff is back here. But it does have some steep stuff. Oops. I did not mean to go this way. There we So this gets steep. The next one is going to be tough in one gear. Oh, I'm committed. I'll angle that down just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, this next switchback, I don't just remember maybe it was in the snow. I really struggled with it. Let's see if I make it today. One gear. This deer kind of scared me. Oh, I got this. So, keep on climbing. You just do this climb like 4 times. As I look around, I don't see more trails, but I think that's where we go. The tabletop, you can skip it. Nice berm to get you down into here. Yeah, so that's just to the right there was a jump you'd be crazy to do. It's not a tabletop, you have to jump it. There's a really worse one up here though. Here's where the trail crosses. Trail crosses again. It says feature ahead, and it's just this rock. Absolutely can skip it. I don't know if they always do that. Here's another caution feature ahead. Stay to the left. And this one we're passing right now, that's the crazy one. It's just a tree that ends. But by far the worst, I think, is right up here. It's a gap jump. I'll stop so we can see it. Oop. Come on. Oh, no, it wasn't here. Where is it? I thought it was right there. Must be after another switchback. It says feature ahead. Not sure which feature this is. Oh, this might be the one. Yeah, okay. I'm going to try to stop. So it's a jump, and then it's a gap. I don't know if you can see that. Let me tilt it up here. So you have to start there, and you have to end there. You have to. I guess you could go on that log thing. I'm just looking to see if there's blood. And this is just crazy. Okay. Here we go. Ugh. And then after that comes a tabletop, no problem. You can roll those. I think there's only one more scary looking thing on this one. It's at the top of a hill. I just don't remember where. Trail crossing ahead. Here it says feature ahead. Yeah, this is another one of these that just ends. Ugh. Just ends. And I would say that's a 2-foot drop there. Yeah. I shouldn't have stopped here. Big rocks in front of me. Here we go. There we go. And a tabletop. No, a gap jump. You can skip it. This is a big one you can skip. Oh, it's dark over here. All right. Now we go down again. Another switchback. Yeah, in the winter, this sucked. This whole thing sucked. All right, you can skip a little jumpy thing there. And now we can go. Well, I guess that's a gap jump, but rollable. There's a big mound that I got stuck on once coming up. I think I could probably do it, but the big fear is you put a leg down and there's nowhere to put it. So I skip it. I know, kind of a wimp, but it's fun. There's nobody out here today also. When the parking lot's empty, don't do crazy things. Yeah, that lump is coming up. So right over there, you're supposed to ride to the top of that lump, but you can go to the right of it. It's way easier. All right, everything's working. Let's go. Much easier to go to the right. And it says trail crossing ahead. That's right here. And it says no hiking here. So they really want to keep the bikes and the hikers separate. This is where I'd shift if I wasn't committed. Oh yeah, here's another dumb feature. Just ends. So we can get a shot of it. Just comes to an end. Dumb. All right, go down again. Some jumps, skippable, rollable. Not this switchback, the next switchback I think is the one people skip. Oh no, it was the previous one. They skip that switchback. Oh no, it is right here. So you can go to the right and hit another drop or just do the switchbacks, or the berms, I mean, and you're fine. And then you just have some rollers. All right, coming up is one of the spots where single gear, no gear shifts is going to be tough. Basically, when we turn around, we're headed towards the sun right now, so east, I guess. When I head back west in about 100 meters, that's when we'll see if I can do this in one gear. And it's actually the switchback that's 100 meters later when you head back east again. Because it's uphill. All right, here we go. First switchback. No problem. Big hill. Got it. And a little bit of rest. Oh, and it's a log drop. I'm going to skip it. And then a log roly-poly. I'm going to skip. Another log roly-poly. Skip. Okay. Coming up on the harder switchback. Yeah. I'm going to gain about 6 feet and about 10 feet. Made it. All right. Next is just rolling hills for a while. Forgot to bring water today. I'm dumb. Oh, a little bit of a jump. Oh, a rock garden with a jump at the end. Oh, I can maybe do the rock gardening part. I don't remember this. Oh, they set up another jump. Oh my God. No, thank you. That was another gap jump. So we just kind of slowly climb back out of this hollow, and we get back to the right of way for the power lines. Oh, another switch back here. There we go. I once found a kid here. Are you okay? Oh yeah, just waiting for my mom and dad. I don't remember seeing them, so they were always back. All right, back to the power line right-of-way thingy. And these are, they're getting worse. You can roll them, but they're getting worse. All I mean is that they're digging a hole at the top, so they're harder to roll. And you know me, I'm all about rolling. So then we descend, and down here, oh, roly-poly, watch out. Down here, you want to go to the right, not the left. Go right, because left is a drop-off right there that just drops, bam. And then it does this tabletop jumpy thing. I don't know, I guess that's okay. All right, so now we finish the blue, and then we'll go do the green. How are we doing? Seems like you tilted a little bit. There we go. So it says bike crossing ahead. That's because this is right where we were before. We went that way. Now we're going this way. Oh man, more. Oh, here's a drop you have to do. Not that bad. I just wish they would recognize that not everybody's crazy. Ooh, I don't know what to do here. I hope this was the right way. Yep, okay. They're just trying to do another jump setup there. Lots and lots of these little jumpy things. Someone clearly came through here with a big pile of dirt. So you're just slowly doing the climb back up to the blue-green split. With some downhills to catch your breath, I guess. Just means you gotta climb again. Alrighty. Yeah. This little climb, if you're not ready for it, it just keeps going and going and going and going. So if you're tired, it's not a great one. All right, here we go. We'll switch back again in the winter. This one sucks. It's just that they go downhill and they get icy. I guess it's also very possible that I had too much air pressure that day. In the summertime, I do about 10 psi. In the winter, I do about 4. Up at Cayuga, in fact, they tell you that the highest you can do is 5 or something like that. So I had to buy a digital pressure gauge because 4 or 5 psi is hard to measure on the little car ones that have the little white stick that comes out. They're not meant for that low pressure. And my hand fell asleep. All right, how are we doing? Still good. Hand fell asleep. Ooh, a little slippery there. So standing up on the mountain bike or the fat bike, it's tricky in the slick conditions like that because you don't have any weight down on the back there. So you just start slipping. Honestly, I should have just sat down. Tadej Pogacar, he sits down for all his attacks now. It's the thing to do. Trail crossing ahead. Feel like we're getting close to, yep, okay. So right up here, we turn left again. We've done this before. We're gonna go left. And we've done this before. We're going up to the green. All right. It's really just this first part that is hard in this gear, especially after a long day. And I suppose if you got the energy, just go around again. But we're turning right this time. And green basically just means no features. I would say that the slopes are about the same. Everything else is the same. Just no wooden features and no tabletops and no gap jumps. But one thing you need to be aware of, in the winter, these trail crossings are at a slant right here. That is super dicey in the winter. You do it once, and then we do it again when we come back. All right. From an energy perspective, this will be fine. What's going to be hard is the kick up to the parking lot when the green's all done. Oh, there's also a really strange, difficult tree to get by up here when we finally turn back for the end. I think I go right now. Lots of people go straight. I have no idea how wide my handlebars are. So it's scary because you don't want to smash them. Plus you'd smash your hands. We'll see. I think I go right. Ooh, a lot of traction there. Oh, almost hit that stump. Here we go. Somewhere. Yeah, right up here. I don't know. That makes me nervous. So I'm going around. God, now that I see it, it's not at all scary. Whatever. That's what video editing's for. So you could bomb this, but when there's no one in the parking lot, why would you bomb something? But you really could. It's smooth. The only danger is that, well, here's a cone. I don't know what it's a danger of. The only danger is that off-canter crossing, but in the summer it's fine. You do have this berm. Nice and smooth. Oh, hey, there's a feature. It's really interesting how, in my peripheral vision, anything that's straight up and down is short. So, shorter than a tree. My brain thinks it's a person. Fascinating. Okay, saving my energy. We're just going down. Here's the trail crossing that's at the angle again. Yeah, in the winter, this really scared the crap out of me. Because it's just ice. But yeah, in the summer it's fine. Well, certainly for a fat bike. I assume everybody else is fine. Oh, I forgot to say that someone has died here before. That one tabletop, oh, here you end, you head to the exit. The one tabletop that was wooden, when I said go right, apparently somebody died there. They had to helicopter him out. Oh, sad. Some rolling jumps, you can skip. Nice and flowy, so we get to the base of the mountain. Just saving my energy for an all-out assault. Yeah, we just go over this next little hill, and down again, and then the big climb. Okay, here we go. This is a tough gear for this. I would normally use a completely different chain ring in front and an easy gear in back. But for this playlist, let's go. Two hard parts are this switchback coming up, and then it's like a half switchback after that. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, now recovery. I love this. Little quarter turn to the right, back left, and made it. And now we're at the parking lot again. Whew. Well, everything's blinking. Holy crap, there's a lot of cars here. How you guys doing?